Hello and welcome. I am Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play some more Tunisian Thievery in Europa Universalis IV. Okay, so it's a new day. It's Monday morning. I'm excited. Today is the day. We're gonna make some stuff happen. So I've been doing a little bit of calculations here ahead of the Rights of Man release, which is coming up on October 11th, I think it is, 2016. Newest expansion for EU4. And based on how many episodes we've recorded so far and how many days there are until then, I think we have time for about maybe 10 more episodes. So we've got to decide right now specifically which achievements we're going to try to get before that comes out. There's also a chance I might get an access to a code early, in which case I'm probably going to play that instead of playing this. So we might want to even err on the side of fewer episodes. So, decent reserve, probably not going to happen. Barbarossa is the entire purpose of this campaign, so we should probably do that one. This is not going to happen. Unify Islam. Apparently, I have never done this. I could have sworn I did this when I played as the Ottomans and did a world conquest. So, if I don't have that, it's probably because there was a, I guess maybe the achievement was added after I did it or something. I don't know. This is a random thing. Can't really guarantee that. Not going to do that. Corrupt the officials in a rival country. Well, we can definitely do that. In fact, we can do that right this second. Let's do that right now. How are we doing on tech? We're about to take tech. Who has better tech? France or... Hope does? Okay, let's just corrupt officials then. Someone is already corrupting officials in France. Well, damn it. Who's doing it? I guess I can't do it right now. One of these enemies is already doing it. And they are our only valid rivals, so never mind. Maybe we can't get that achievement. Okay. We can't do that. Mare Nostrum. We are not probably going to be able to do that. Have 100 spy network in 3 rival nations. We only have 1 rival, so we can't do that. Own 1,001 provinces directly. We currently own not nearly enough. Okay. Successfully steal a map from another nation. Can we do that? Steal maps. They don't know about any nation, any regions not discovered by us. No. Okay, I mean, we could try to spy on somebody, like... See, the problem is we know about, like, the whole world now, because I didn't do it early enough, so probably not possible. And voting streak, not going to happen. As a colony, not going to happen. Trustworthy, not going to happen. Okay, so really it's only like 2 that even seemed remotely possible, isn't it? It was corrupting the officials and going for Barbarossa. So, by all means then, I think we end this war, and then we get our maintenance down to 0, we start making some money, we just build more light ships. Right? Because we have, right now we have 440, I mean, we're almost there. So, okay, let's just focus on winning the war then. We're losing some of these battles. I think part of the issue is that I'm only rocking like 20 cannons or so. And I need, if I want to do more, I've got to bring up another stack so we can get some more cannons over there. You appear to be waiting on a cannon. Let's bring the cannons, the transports over here, pick up that army. And beyond that, what else do we want to accomplish here? Okay, these are light ships that are probably just waiting to do something. My Sultan Chernigov has left the coalition against us. So I did just reload the game, which means that all these little derps that were in the coalition that didn't actually get to join the coalition war, which, mind you, by the way, I still feel like the appropriate thing that they should have done a long time ago is that if somebody joins a coalition and they don't have a truce timer, they should be able to join an active coalition war. Like, otherwise it's just way too easy to attack the coalition and avoid having issue with coalitions. Whereas navy's under attack. Okay, well, these navies are being kind of stupid right now. Let's just tell them to not do anything. That way they won't occasionally poke out. Heavies can continue to sleep. Yeah, we just lost a transport. No big deal. How are we doing on building ships? We got another transport, looks like, coming out soon. These are a couple light ships, 5 transports. We apparently have our vassal making a Muslim mass infantry. The disaster's at 33%. Don't think we need to do any interactions here. Our troops are suffering attrition for no reason. That's cool. Truce with the Papal State has just ended. Right on time here. We're going to have our extra cannons. Let's grab him. And we'll come on over to, like, Calabria. Oh, never mind. I thought that we had only had... I thought these were just 2 stacks. No, this is 4 stacks, actually. So we do have 40 cannons. I guess we don't really need those troops. But they're still going to be more useful on the front line than they are where they are right now. So let's head over to, like, Epirus then instead. We'll have them go up the east. Up here, we're working on Salzburg. We're not allowed to march that way because of this fort. We don't have naval superiority at the moment. That is 9 galleys. How quickly could we repair the heavies? Let's unmothball them and see if we can get in there with the heavies and the transports and invade that island. And really the goal here is, again, I just want white peace. I don't really even want anything, do I? I attacked. Yeah, we can just actually get it right now. Well, let's just do that. I want to get the achievement. That's all I really care about. So yeah. Go away. No more war. Instantly go down to no maintenance. Corruption's pretty darn high. Corruption is coming from overextension, and we apparently now also have unbalanced research because I took military tech. That's right. I took it because I was thinking I was going to be at war for a little while. Now we need a lot of admin points. I guess that means we can unmothball the heavies, or mothball the heavies yet again. We just drop these troops back off then. Somewhere. Any ships that are just kind of hanging out right now, we'll send to our capital and, well, what used to be our capital, and go from there. So there's no coalition. Probably take the benefits over time. We're on negative stability right now, but it's not really hurting us too much. Trading comes at 105. It would be better if we didn't have overextension. That's a big part of why we're struggling right now. Let's see. Sort by overextension. This one costs 7% for 72. 4 for 24 is a pretty good deal. Don't have enough for that other one. World marriages from our vassals? I think not. Might as well take this tech. I mean, Defender of the Faith's unfortunate, but you know, it is what it is. Naval morale's going to go up, and there's our final heavy class ship. Could potentially even upgrade those heavies a bit. Let's get you guys protecting trade, probably in Genoa. 89% control there. Might not be a bad idea to start parking some ships over into Sevilla, since anything above 80% I think is overkill. How many ships do we actually have protecting trade in Genoa right now? We have 832 trade power from light fleets. Let's find the 223. Grab the transport out of there. And we'll grab the 223 and we'll just take half of these guys. We'll have them protect trade in Sevilla now. We'll bleed some more of that money in. 103 is the mark. Let's see what we make next month. Port construction's going pretty well. Can't do anything to France, kind of annoying. Got 2 more light ships here, protect trade in Genoa. I think in general I'm gonna, focus on Genoa. Okay, missionaries are unable to work because we have no cores. We can't quite convert Rome because we don't have our Inquisitor right now. So lost our Quartermaster. We're ahead of time on military tech. I think we'll go with a cheap guy for now so we can build more ships. Let's go with, sure, morale of armies. We don't need the force limit. We have a national tax modifier guy right now. Is there any way we can hire an Inquisitor? An Inquisitor can't happen until 56. So 10 years away. Wow. We have 3 exiled armies up here. Unrest is a thing here. So if we're going to try to protect unrest, we should probably have some maintenance. Or we could just not and park the army in provinces with no unrest and respond as necessary. Same thing over here. If we're going to try to protect, we should probably get out of defensive, like provinces that could rebel, because I don't want to actually have my army get engaged with 0 morale, or 0.5 morale, specifically. Okay. 1,157 ducats. We have no loans. So let's grab our fleets. It's actually, let's see. Yeah, we have 541 force limit available. So we should just find some more navies. Queue up some more ships. It's gonna take us over the force limit a little bit. So 440 with another 30 on the way, and that takes us up to 470. You know, we could probably afford to just go over the force limit, so I think why not just queue straight up to 500 right this second. Those are the transports, which should go meet up with the heavies. The heavies should get mothballed. The transports should actually come here to a different province. That's about all the money that I can afford to spend right now. We can turn off our forts. That'll save us some money. I don't think that anyone's going to attack us right now. We're actually over the land force limit. Can you believe it? Barely. And I think that I had like one army somewhere that was the wrong size. Because I'm continuously building ships, we're getting all of these at the top. Let's just turn that off. I think if we turn it off... recruiting regiments. No. Building ships. If we turn it off and then turn it back on, it should end up at the bottom of the list, which is where I want it. Okay. This is probably not going to ever happen. November of 62. That's too far away, I think. So, what am I looking for now? I'm looking for armies. No, looks like I turned that damaged one into a real stack at some point. So, yeah, because 448 divided by 32 is exactly 14. So, yeah, we don't have any armies hanging out being, you know, whatevers. 103 was the mark, now we're making 105. Looks like we lost some of the trade power here in Genoa, and that was actually to our negative there. We don't have a truce with the Papal State. We could always attack him and demand, like, trade power or something. Just to keep him in the rotation. He's allied to France, which France will obviously defend him. And it's also allied to Austria. We have a truce with France right now. Again, I think that I need to, like, hold my horses a little bit on expansion. Like, we don't need more land. Okay, we did end up with 64 transports, which is great. Are there any more transports? We have 65 altogether, so there's one somewhere. This little fella right there. Let's grab him down to there. And we should pay a little bit of attention to what's going on with this guy's can actually just march all the way over here. You know, be no issue with that. A few too many troops probably on this area. Up to speed 4. Probably have a core to start. We need a few more points. Do a little bit of maintenance just so we can slowly replenish these stacks. I want to get them up to full strength. Up course came in. Draft some new ships for war at the cost of quite a bit of money. I don't think I'd like to do that. We have 440 with 65 on the way, so that's going to take us up to 500 light ships. I wonder if we can even do it in this episode. 6 minutes, roughly. We're making money, so we could continue to build more, like, more grand shipyards and regular shipyards, just so we're not going over the limit by as much, you know? Save us some funding there. We build some down here. We go back up to grand shipyards now. And we don't have enough money. Very well. Meanwhile, we're still unbalanced on our research right now, so that's costing quite a bit. However, do I really want to... Yeah, if we didn't have this rooting out corruption, we'd be making like 120 ducats a month right now. That's with a tiny bit of maintenance turned on as well. And that's with 10 ducats a month in reinforcement. 11 ducats, actually. Those heavies cost a little bit. A lot of our ships are out of date. I suppose we could start doing that just to have updated ships. Let's grab the fleet that's in Sevilla. Detach their outdated ships. Also, I forgot to open up my notes. Yeah, we were allowed to raid January of 45, so that was 2 years ago. Whoopsie. Okay, we want to detach obsolete, which is apparently most. And we want to go to a shipyard. A grand shipyard, preferably. Down to Tangier, then. Could have made a little bit more money that month, having them protect there a little bit more. So with 3 merchants, I think we're doing okay. To upgrade all ships is going to cost us 1,000 ducats. So I think we'll just detach and upgrade as many as we can afford. And you guys can protect trade again in Sevilla. The non-damaged ones can join up and then just go back to protecting trade in Sevilla for now. Why have them not work, right? Down at the bottom of the list here, we can see that not too many are queued up behind each other, so looks like we're actually going to rapidly approach this number. We're at 470 now. Starting to exceed the force limit. It's going to get a little bit costly. But not a huge amount, right? I mean, we can have up to 540 light ships before they start to cost more money to hire. And the being over the force limit expense doesn't really start to get crazy. Usually until you're about like 25% higher than it. So, I mean, it's only a bucket 60. Now a bucket 96. So it's a little bit, but you can handle it. Okay, again, find Sevilla Navy. Those are the updated ones, these are the not updated ones. Apparently they're trying to get repaired right now. 600 gold necessary. Oh, you know what? Because they were both in that province, when I did that, they actually recombined. Interesting. Let's take all the early frigates. These guys would cost 296. Sevilla. Now these ones here can just do nothing for now. That way they don't group up and sit around waiting together. We don't want them actually in this province, otherwise they'll immediately group up and then they will all wait for the other ships to get repaired. Okay, we were making 80, now we're only making 30. Looks like maybe, did our war reps with France wear off? Nope. That's where a lot of it's coming from. That expires in 2 years. What else could have changed that suddenly cost us a lot more money? Still paying for reinforcement. It's coming down slowly, but it's a lot of armies that need to get repaired. Overextension's coming down. We are spending like 10 points a month integrating this guy. It's kind of crazy. So if I go with an administrative focus, we're going to lose... We're going to go from +2 national focus down to -1. So we'll lose 3. We'll go down to 9 points, which means that I could support it for another 43 months before we actually don't have enough points to do it. And that's with this level 3 guy. We could slow it down by not having the diplomatic reputation guy, and instead going for like a trade efficiency guy. That would also save us more money. Yeah, I think that might make more sense. Now we could do administrative focus. So now we have 8 points a month, and we should be spending 8 points a month. Or 9 points still, but it's fine. One of those cheaper guys, I think it's going to be a good idea. Production efficiency plus 10% or national tax modifier. Most of it comes from taxes. Lots of pop-ups about our vassal. I'm making 90 ducats a month. I want to corrupt your officials, dude. So to corrupt officials is a lot. Until May 1751, and I can't actually see when this is going to expire. So I don't know that I'm even going to be able to get this achievement. I might just not be able to. Just have to basically sit here and watch it. Might as well take my 4th diplomat and do counter-espionage on him so that he can't do any nonsense to me. Counter-espionage, I think, is changing in the next expansion. Come on, France. You instantly catch me in such nonsense. That's a lot of admin points. I don't want to take a loan, though. We have massive loans. 7... Oh, actually, no. They're only... I was thinking about the Buha campaign. No, our loans are still pretty small. Never mind. Let's go ahead and we'll take the loan. We lost one of our generals. Oh, no. We have the Kievian separatists in Bratislav. They're upset because we're trying to convert them. They're at 80% right now. We'll be done in November of 48, so just the end of this year. Probably not going to see that rebellion happen then. hopefully I really do think that there should be 2 alerts. There should be one letting you know that they're happening, and it should be yellow, and then there should be a red. It should change from yellow to red when they're actually like within 10% or something. Like, it actually is going to happen. Because, like, having this thing open for 200 months, that's like 16 some years, isn't it? That's a long time to have that alert just like there. Like, hey, watch out, there's a disaster. Hope sometime in the next 16 years you realize that it's going to actually be a problem. You know? But, whatever. Missionaries are actually kind of expensive. Horse artillery. Looks like reinforcement's getting pretty close to taken care of. 6,000. About 6 more months of this. Or we could just not do it. Okay, and we have 504 light ships. Okay, so let's grab them all. Let's wait till February the 1st here. We're going to rally towards the center. Should be here. And then that little fleet's over in the Gulf of Aden. They can stay out there. These 5 transports, I guess, can come down here. Apparently a whole bunch of them got trained in one province. Okay, we missed a little bit of income that month because we don't have anyone protecting trade, but there's 501 light ships plus the 3 or whatever that are down the other place. Let's go ahead and currently raid coasts, but also we're going to privateer in... why not? The Genoa node. We're here, right? So let's see how quickly we get this achievement. There it is, right there. Bam, done. We don't even have to like do it for an actual month. We just immediately go and do something else. All right, well that was easy. 1 episode then. We got the achievement just like that. I guess now until we get notice that Rights of Man is available, we'll just keep on attacking and doing other stuff and I don't know, looking for this corrupt officials in another country, seeing if there's anything else here that I can earn. But for now, I'm going to take a break here. I'll see you again in the next episode. As always, thank you for watching. I will see you soon.